a nice day, children. Unit 4, The Ant and the Cricket, poem written by, actually it isn't from the particular author, it is an adapted from the Aesop's Fables. Okay, it is from the Aesop's Fables. Fable is nothing but a small story. Below there is a sentence, you just read it on your mind. A fable is a traditional story that teaches a moral lesson. So it is a story which will teach us a moral lesson. What do you mean by moral values? Means good meaning. The thing what we have to do and what we should not do is being taught by a story. So that is called as a moral story. Usually the characters in the fables are animals. Usually what are the characters we will have in the fable is nothing but an animal. It's not going to be the human being. This poem, The Ant and the Cricket, teaches the importance of hard work and planning. So in this poem, we are going to see about the ant and the cricket, and it will teach you what moral value? Hard work and planning. Okay. So before going to the lesson, let us discuss about the ant and the cricket. What do you know about ant? Ant usually, you can see usually the ants at what time? Summer times. Okay, it won't come out most probably in the winter times. Okay, so usually the ants used to settle down in the winter. It won't come because ant is a very small insect, small animal. So when there is a water, what happens? The ant will drown and it will die. What do you mean by the word drown? Tannila mulgi poi. Okay, so it will drown into the water and it will die. So it will avoid which season? Rainy season and the winter season. So what is the speciality of ant? Usually the ant will keep the food safe. It will store the food in the summer season itself, which can be used in the rainy or the winter season. This is the speciality of the ant. In Tamil we tell ant pola surusurupa irukkanum. Yes or no? So like that. So this is speciality ant does have. So now we are going to describe about the ant. The next one is a cricket. What is cricket? You people might have seen the grasshopper. Vertically. Yes. So like that, if it is going to be in the brown color, it is called as a cricket. Usually you can see it in the winter season. It will fly here and there. It will be in brown color. That is cricket. Okay, now we will have two characters. What are the characters? Ant and the cricket. So that two character, what it is going to do, we will see in the poem. I am going to read out the whole stanza. Then stanza by stanza, I will give you the explanation. Okay. So stanza 1. A silly young accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and the winter has come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says cricket, of me, at last by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant, to see if to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. The next page. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow, says the ant to the cricket. I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay anything by when the weather was warm? Quacked the cricket, not I. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say, go then, says the ant, and danced the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Flocks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Adopted from Aesop's Fables. Since this is not a memory poem, I am not telling the words. I am not dictating you people. So you can just go through. Take a screenshot of it and have it, children. Now stanza by stanza. First stanza. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing. What do you mean by the word accustomed? Means, please note it down. Accustomed means used to. Accustomed means used to. Spelling ACCUSTOMED. Accustomed means what? Used to. So, a silly young cricket. So, that cricket is used to sing. It will always sing. It will always sing. At what time? Through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. It will always sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer. Usually how the summer will be? The summer will be hot. The summer will be warm. So all through the summer it will go on sing. Which will go on sing? The cricket will go on sing. And spring, not only in summer, it also will sing only also in the summer. So both in summer season as well as in the spring season, the cricket will sing and it will spend time. Okay. Began to complain when he found that, but suddenly the cricket is starting to complain. Complain means what? Telling something bad, telling something feeling bad about. So the cricket started to complain when he found that. When he found that. Who is he here? Who is he here? Cricket. Who is he here? Cricket. So the cricket started complaining. What it was complaining? That at home. So the cricket is complaining that at his home, at the cricket's home, his cupboard was empty. At his home, what happened to the cupboards? It was empty. What do you mean by the word empty? Nothing is there. Empty. And winter was come. And what has come? Which season has come? Winter season has come. Okay, I repeat the stanza one again. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing. So, the cricket, what it was doing? It is used to sing. At what time and all it is singing? Through the warm sunny months of gay summer. So, the beautiful summer season. The beautiful summer season. The warm season. The hot season. The whole season. The cricket was singing. Not only summer season. Also in which season? Spring season. But suddenly it started to complain. It is starting to complain. What it is complaining? At home. At his cupboard. 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 Everything was empty. And suddenly what happened? Which season have come? Winter season have come. Now moving into the second stanza. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see. Not a leaf on a tree. Not a crumb. Breadcrumbs. You know breadcrumbs, right? Bread breadcrumb. That one. So this cricket is telling it is not able to see small crumbs on the floor, snow-covered ground. Since it's a which season? Winter season, the whole area is covered by snow. So, on the snow ground, they were not able to see the breadcrumbs. Okay. Not a flower could he see. Okay. It does not have a breadcrumb. But at least a flower to eat? No. Because it is a what season? Winter season, snow season. So, there is no plant. There is no flowers. Everything is gone away. Okay. It was not able to see anything. Not a leaf on a tree. Not only that, it was not even able to see what? Even a leaf on a tree. Okay, this is what the second stanza. Then third one. Oh, what will become, says cricket of me. The cricket is very sad. The cricket is very sad and it is telling, oh, what will happen to me? What will happen to me? At last by starvation and famine made bold. So it is telling at last what happened? Starvation. Note it down. What is the meaning of starvation? S-T-A-R-V-A-T-I-O-N. Starvation. S-T-A-R-V-A-T-I-O-N. Starvation. Starvation means no food. No food. Dying out of hunger. Note it down that also. Starvation means what? Dying out of hunger. D-Y-I-N-G. Dying out of hunger. D-Y-I-N-G. Dying out. O-U-T. Out of hunger. Okay. Then famine. Famine means what? Famine is nothing but there is no food. There is no food. Famine means what? There is no food. Note it down. Famine means there is no food. F-A-M-I-N-E. Famine. No food. So the cricket is feeling sad. Ayyo, what will happen to me? Because at last what have come? Starvation and famine. All dripping with wet. All dripping. Dripping means what? It is dropping with wet because it is a winter season. What is happening? There is a rain and it is dropping, dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. What do you mean by the word trembling? Trembling, shaking, kudurla nadungirathu. Note it down. Trembling, shaking and all trembling with cold. T-R-E-M-B-L-I-N-G. Trembling. The meaning of trembling is shaking. Shaking with cold. Have you written? Away he set off to a miserly ant. So, away he set off. Who is he here? Who is he here? Cricket. Who is he here? Cricket. So, away he set off. Suddenly, the cricket is going away. Where it is going away? It is going away to a miserly ant. It is going away to a miserly. Miserly is nothing but the one who spends money very less. You will tell no in Tamil, kanjam. Such people. So, that ant is being called like that. Okay, ant is called as what? Miserly. Ant is called as miserly. So, the cricket is going to meet whom? Miserly ant. To see. Why it is going? To see. To keep him alive. So, it is going to keep him. Who is him? Him, it is cricket. So, the cricket is going and meeting the ant to see whether the cricket can keep itself alive. அதை தன்னவே உயிரோட வச்சுக்க முடியுமா அப்படின்னு பார்க்கறதுக்காக யாரை போய் பார்க்குது? Ant. He would grant. And it is also seeing what he would grant. Who is he now? Who is he? He would grant. The ant. Ant would grant. Grant means give. Note it down. Grant means G-R-A-N-T. Grant means give. So it is going to see what the ant will give. Whether the ant will give anything to keep the cricket alive. You all understood the third stanza? Shall we move on to the next stanza? Him shelter from rain. So what are the things the ant could give? What are the things the ant could give is what? Him shelter from rain. So it wants, who wants? Cricket wants shelter. Shelter is nothing but a safe place from what? From rain. And a mouthful of grain. Not only a place to stay, live, it also wants what? To eat. A mouthful of food, grain. He wished only to borrow. It wished only to borrow. Means what? It wants to only to stay. He would repay it tomorrow. But the cricket is telling what? Now you give me. What I will do? After this season go away, I will give it back. Like that, who is telling, ma? The cricket is telling to whom? Ant. Next stanza. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. So, the cricket is telling, Ayyo, if you are not going to give to me all these things, what will happen? I will die of starvation. Without no food, I will die. And sorrow, not only of not having food, but also because I am very, very sad, I will die. Who will die? Cricket will die. Says the ant to the cricket. Now, the cricket is answering to the, now the ant is answering to the cricket. What? I am your servant and friend. So, what it is telling? The ant is telling, I am your servant and also friend. But we ants never borrow. But we ants never burrow. We ants never lend. So what the ant is telling? Ayyo, we will never borrow or we will never lend. That is, we won't give or we won't get. Okay, that is what ant is like that. It is telling. But tell me, dear cricket. But ant is telling. But tell me one thing, cricket. It is asking. Did you lay anything by? Did you lay anything by? ஏதாவது வச்சிருக்கியா? Like that it is asking. When the weather was warm. ஏதாவது எடுத்து வச்சிக்கிட்டியா? When the weather was warm. During the summer season or the spring season, did you keep anything safe? Like that the ant is asking. Quoth the cricket. Said the cricket. The cricket is answering. What it is answering? Not I. I didn't do anything. Like that who is telling? Cricket. So the ant is asking, Ayyo, during the summer season, did you take and keep anything safe? Like that the who is asking? Ant is asking. And what did the cricket say? No, I didn't take anything or keep anything. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. But what the cricket is telling? My heart was so light. I am so happy. So what did I do? I was singing day and night. I was singing the whole day and night. For all nature looked gay. So why it is singing? Because the nature looks very happy, beautiful. So I was singing. For all nature looked gay. You sang, sir. You say. The ant is asking. The next two line, the last two line, who is answering? The ant. What the ant is telling? For all nature looked gay. It is asking, oh, the nature looked very beautiful. You sang, sir. You say. Since it was very beautiful, you were singing. Are you telling like that? Like that, who is asking? Ant is asking. Now, go then, says ant. You were singing the whole summer. Just go then. Appear poide. Like that, who is telling? Ant. And dance the winter away. You were singing and dancing in the summer. You were singing and dancing in the spring. Now go again, dance in the winter. Like that, who is telling? Ant is telling. Thus ending. So now the story ends there. Okay, thus ending. He hastily lifted the wicket. So what it is doing? There the ant ended and hastily, very fast. At very fast, who is going and lifting? The ant is going and lifting the wicket cricket. Okay, wicket cricket. Small, wicket means small. Okay, lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So the ant went and lifted the cricket and threw away of the door and turned the poor little cricket. Okay, so you understood there. Then last two lines. Folks call this a fable. People are telling it is only a story. People are telling it is a fable means what? Fable. It is a small moral story. Fable means what? Small moral story. So people are telling this is a moral story. Now I will warrant it true. But the poet is telling, I am guaranteeing it. I am telling it is what? True. It is true. Some crickets have 4 legs. Some crickets are 4. And yes, it is an insect means it will have 4 legs. Yes or no? See the picture. Down the picture is there. How many legs the cricket is having? 4 legs. Yes, some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. And some have 2. Who is the 2? Then it is a human being. Some human beings are also very, very lazy. Okay, they won't do anything. They will simply stay and one particular time what they will do? They will go and beg or they will go and borrow. So the author says some crickets are 4-legged lazy people are there. Also 2-legged lazy people also there. You all understood the poem? Okay, children, thank you. Okay, children, now we will see the rhyming words in the poem. What do you mean by rhyming words? Same sound words. What do you mean by rhyming words? Same sound words. Now see the first stanza. We have to see only the ending words. We have to see only the ending words. Now see, sing, spring, ing. Same sound. Yes, so it is a rhyming word. So how we will write? Sing, comma, spring. See the next words. Home, come. Home, come. Same sound. So home, come. Same sound. The next one. The next one. So in the next one, you can see that found ground, ind, found ground. The next one, see tree. The next one is what? See tree. Next one, of me, we cannot write anything. But we can write with that thing. See tree me. Correct? See tree me. E. It is ending with everything. So see, comma, tree, comma, me. The next one is what? Bold, gold. Bold, cold. So the next rhyming word is what? Bold, comma, cold. The next one is what? Ant, grant. Ant, grant. Okay, next one is what? Rain, grain. Same sounding, correct? Rain, grain. Next one is what? Borrow, tomorrow. Borrow, tomorrow. Next one, sorrow, sorrow. So, borrow, tomorrow, sorrow. Same rhyming word. Borrow, tomorrow, sorrow. O. So, borrow, tomorrow, sorrow are the rhyming words. Next, we don't have any rhyming words there, right? Friend, lend. Friend, lend. It is there, friend. You see in the next page, 4th line. I am your servant and friend. The next line you see. But we ants never borrow. We ants never lend. So, friend, lend. Friend, lend. Go to the last stanza. Go to the last stanza before stanza. My heart was so light. So, what is that? Light, night. Light, night. Next one. Gay, say. Gay, say. Correct? What is the rhyming word? Gay, say. Also what? Away. Gay, say, away. Last stanza, first word. Gay, say, away. Next word. Next. Wicket, cricket. Wicket, cricket. Wicket, comma, cricket. The next one, next two. True, two. True, two. Ooh sound. True, two. Okay. Have you all finished the rhyming words? Okay, children. Now we will see the rhyming scheme. Okay. See the first stanza. See the first stanza. Sing. Write the alphabet A for sing. If you have a book now, you write there. Otherwise, write in the notebook. Sing. A. Alphabet A. Same sound do you have below? Do you have below the same sound? Sing. Do you have same sound? Then you write the same alphabet. What alphabet we should write now? A. For sing also A. For spring also A. Now home. Do we have the same sound? Home. So now I write new alphabet. What alphabet? B. Next one. Come. Do you have same sound? Do you have same sound? Before that what sound we had? Home. Come. Same sound. So what alphabet we have written for home? B. So for come also we should write. Now what is the rhyming schema? A, B, B. What is the rhyming schema? B, B. Now do for the second one. Do for the second one. Now do for the second stanza. Found ground. Same sound. So we can write the alphabet what? C, C or A is well and good. We not write C. Write A. Found only for the second stanza. Okay. Only for the second stanza. So found ground. A. C tree. What is it? C and tree. What alphabet? B, B. So what is the rhyming schema? A, B, B. Okay. So the rhyming schema of our poem, The Ant and the Cricket is what? A, B, B. What is the rhyming schema? A, B, B. Thank you, children.